Hi, welcome to HealthStyles Market. This is video 2 in our series of information and training on food intolerances and food sensitivities. So today we're going to talk about your test results. When you get your packet from Allytest from our local lab in Gillette, Wyoming, this is what your packet will look like. This program and what I've designed to help you simplify and make this easy and doable in your own kitchen and in your own eating can also be applied to Immunolabs, which is another food sensitivity, food intolerance testing lab available in Florida. So when you get your packet, you open it up, inside, there's your big results. So everything that's printed in red are things that you reacted to with your IgG testing. So this sheet lists 184 foods. They're put together in categories. And so this happens to be mine. And so you'll notice that I literally have something in every single category. The lab also grades your reaction from 1 to 3. And those are foods that you're going to learn how to avoid. The more willing you are to avoid them, literally 100% avoid them, the better you will feel. Some people feel better even in 3 days to 2 weeks just by cutting those foods out. It is shocking, but very satisfying. You reap the benefits. When you stay away from those foods, you're the one that gets to feel better. When you eat those foods, you're the one that feels the effect of that. Inside your packet is further education. It gives you an introduction to the concept. It goes into more detail about your foods that you're encouraged to exclude from your eating right now at this time because your body reacted, and they're listed in red on your test results. It tells you how to read labels, what other terms are used that include those ingredients. It gives you a personal shopping list. And then comes the most important page, is your new 4-day rotation. So it's easy to focus on the red ones. People read through that. Sometimes it's some of your favorite foods, and it's easy to just go, oh, I just don't know what I'm going to do. And it's our human nature to just focus on the red ones. So instead, we want you to learn how to focus on your 4-day rotation. So what Allytest has done is their computer has removed your red ones. All the ones that you reacted to have been removed, and what is printed on your 4-day rotation are all the foods that were tested that are safe and encouraging you to eat. You want to focus on those. So what does a 4-day rotation mean? Holistic doctors that work in this field believe that your immune system has the possibility to continue to react to this food. It's a delayed reaction. This is IgG testing for up to 4 days. So you're going to eat the foods on this day, on day 1. And when we look at that column, you can eat as much of those foods as you want, cooked any way that you want for that whole day, from early morning till late at night. When that day is done, you're going to move to day 2. We're not repeating the foods. There's a whole different list for day 2, day 3, day 4. What do you do on day 5? Well, that's what a 4-day rotation means. We're jumping right back to this. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, then we're moving to 5, 6, 7, 8, and so forth. So sometimes I've learned that for customers, as it is for me, this is a little much. This is a little overwhelming. So I just designed a simple little plan that you can use that just makes it easier, which is what this video is going to be about. I wanted to bring your attention to their page called Frequently Asked Questions. And on this page, it just mentions that I tested, a question is answered. I tested positive to a food that I never consume. And why is that? So on my listing, I have swordfish. I've never eaten swordfish. I've eaten oysters once as a little child, and they were wretched. I probably took 1 bite. My dad liked oysters. It's like, ooh, okay. So that's not something that's a part of my everyday diet. So here's their answer. Food sensitivities can be influenced by cross reactions with other foods and/or environmental allergies and environmental sensitivities. For example, this is what Allytest says. If you have an allergy to dust mites, you may test positive to shellfish. Or if you have an allergy to latex, you may test positive to avocados or poppy seeds. So they're going into more depth about food families. At the store at HealthStyles Market in Gillette, Wyoming, we have information and lists of food families. If that's something that comes up in your sensitivity testing, you're welcome to contact us, and we'd be happy to answer questions. They also include a food log if you want to keep track of your symptoms. Sometimes that can be really rewarding and really satisfying. You can go as in-depth in this as you want. At the very back is a little card that's plasticized and easy to carry in your wallet or purse. And it's just a list of the foods you reacted to in red, which makes it easier for your grocery shopping and also for eating out or eating at friends. So my recommendation is that you make a photocopy of that 4-day rotation page so we don't ruin your originals. We're just going to play with this one a little bit. So on your photocopy, what you're going to do is go through each column and each category, and I recommend that you just grab a highlighter and you're just going to highlight and focus on what you love. So you're going to focus on, so what are the foods that you really, really love? Can you find something that you love, enjoy, that tastes good to you, at least one food in each category? And then we're going to slowly work our way through the rotated food chart. So these are going to be available. These are already available at our store. We're happy to hand them out to customers. If you're at a distance and you're going to be following along on this program, feel free to contact us. Crystal will put the contact information below. We're happy to mail it to you, or we're happy to email it to you, whatever works best for you. So I always start with the protein. So day 1 is going to be chicken for me. Day 2 is pork. Day 3 is turkey. Day 4 is beef. And of course, then you can see that day 5, we go back to the red column. That'll be chicken again. So then as we go through this and we go back over all the ones that I love and all the ones that I enjoy eating, this is what your rotated food chart is going to start to look like. So that you have foods in every category that are something you enjoy, but they're also something you're not sensitive to. They're not, eating these foods is not going to give you those symptoms that you had before you did your testing. To go a little bit more in depth, the next video is going to talk about the color coding system. Sometimes what I find is that when people are moved or are desperate enough to do this kind of testing, it's because they've suffered a lot and suffered a long time. And so they really don't have the health, they don't have the energy to do a complicated food eating system. If they're also trying to cook for family, children, spouses, significant others, whatever, they feel just on overwhelm mode. So in future videos, we're going to talk about how to keep this simple, how to make it doable, how to accommodate what you need to eat, plus satisfy the needs of your family and your household. And one of those ways is going to be to do a little bit of color coding and just keep your kitchen organized and efficient. It's easy to go from this list into menu planning, which will also be in a future video. But for now, your homework, let me go back over it. Your homework is to take your 4-day rotation, make a photocopy. You're going to highlight in yellow in each category, in each bracket, in each column, the foods that you love. And then we're going to hand write them on your rotated food chart. So just even in the beginning, even if this is all you have done, most of the time this should take you 15 minutes or less. And it's simple. When you look at this, and if you're on the red day, you're on day 1, it's easy to pick out a snack from the foods that are on that list. And those happen to be the foods you love. So we're going to move from the rotated food chart into menu planning in video 3. Please contact us if you have any questions or concerns. Our address, our phone number, and our emails will be at the bottom. We'd love to help you with this, and we'd love to help you be successful in your 4-day rotation as you work on eliminating the foods that you're sensitive to and focusing on the ones that are healthy for you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.